Okay, so I think I might have just fixed another big issue that I just realized, right? Um, Let me check now. Oh, yeah, it's working now. Look. So, it turns out there is also another setting that I completely neglected. Right? It's been capped at 30 FPS this entire fucking time. Well, now our streams are gonna be beautiful, beautiful 60 FPS. Alright, Richie, welcome to the stream, Richie. How are you doing today? What we're writing today is my main book. I've mentioned it in my streams offhand a few times, and I've done one writing stream in the past of it. Basically, this is a trilogy idea that I've been working on for the past, 3 years. It's been slow going, but I am really satisfied with how it's turning out. And just for reference, this is the oh my god, I passed 190,000 words. Holy shit. What? I'm scared. Cause hold on a minute. Uh, Why are you making it so much complicated? Just give me the word count. Here we go. The Hobbit has just under 100,000. Fellowship of the Ring. I have somehow surpassed it. To be fair, a lot of it's definitely blue. Which I aim to try and reduce or improve as much as possible. Okay, but for anyone who just tuned in, this is the synopsis. If you want to read through it, you should probably pause the stream, because I'm not going to stick here all day. We're currently rewriting chapters based on this arc. This part. This character. So, we're at chapter 4 with the rewrite. Okay. So, to explain this chapter, basically, main character is having a lot of mental issues, right? Obviously, because of the chapter name. I know, I'm a genius with that chapter naming. It's gonna get changed at some point. And so basically, a good friend of her is getting her an AI to help out with her project. That's the main point of this. I have big plans with this AI, who's basically going to become its own character, full character. My idea is I want to take this AI, at first have it be your standard AI, no free will, whatever, and then have it slowly become sentient over time. So it slowly humanizes, I guess. Alright, be designated. That's probably a better word than named. Oh, that reminds me of something. One moment while I, disabled this, toss it on this. I need to move every tab over to this screen so I don't accidentally tab into it. And you guys see something you shouldn't. Personal shit. But, Richie. I can't guarantee how well it works. But apparently, there is now a new, program, I guess you could call it, or site or something, I don't know, that allows you to watch Twitch, YouTube, and whatnot with ad-free. I can't guarantee how well it works. But it's in that video, so Well, hey, at least you got a bit of a cozy stream going on, Bert. Alright, Alright, so... What do you want the AI to be designated as? One thing that I'm really unsure of with my book writing is how I should handle conversations. Like, I'm not sure if I want to handle it, like, every time I put, like, he said, she said, he spoke softly. I'm not sure. Like, I've just been doing mostly nothing nothing describing it, unless it relates to the plot right now, or describe or helps give an understanding of the character. So I probably shouldn't do it for this then, since this is just a offhand character who will never be returning since they're just minor. Yeah. So he held up a holographic display, so what gender do you want the AI's display to show? I need to really make it so that when they're referring to the AI, they're referring to the AI as it and whatnot, trying to be neutral about it because it's an AI at this point. And what is this? Is this Oblivion? No, this is Witcher 3. Why is it playing Witcher 3? It's Smart Shuffle. What the fuck, Smart Shuffle? I hate this stupid thing. Why is Smart Shuffle a thing? It's grabbing songs from my other playlists. And I don't like it. I really do not. It doesn't. However, the way I'm doing this AI business is basically, like, think of it like Halo's AIs. They have a display, right, that appears as humans. As a humanoid appearance. They may look male or female, but they're not, basically. They don't assign value to gender, so that's what I'm trying to get at this. But over time in the story, as this AI gains sentience, I want to try and write it so that slowly this AI will be referred to as its gender, which is going to be female, since this AI, the idea I have for this is going to be a female called, the AI will be, fuck, this is confusing. Hey there, Alex. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I'm making it a lot more confusing than I need to be. The name, I think I chose Sarah for the name. Where the hell is it? This is why I need to rewrite these chapters, because I had it in me that I thought, oh hey, massive blocks of paragraphs is a good idea. Like, display word count. 650 worded paragraph. A single paragraph. Where the fuck is the name? I'm fairly confident that I named it Sarah, but I'm not finding any traces. Okay, I don't... Oh, no, that's right, I didn't... I remember the name now. Anya. Where the fuck did I pull Sarah out of? Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, this is one of my rewriting notes. Basically, I want to write it so that the main character, Iris, treats the AI, Anya, as nothing more than a tool at first. However, Frederick, who's not a main character. Actually, yeah, he would be. He should be a main character, referred to as a main character. At least in regards to this plot line, to this whole arc. He'll refer to Anya as a person instead of it, as an individual. And to explain Frederick, basically I wanted to have him written as basically a father figure to Iris, but he's not her actual father. He's an older lad, who's basically had enough of life at one point. He lost his wife, got very depressed for a very long time, and so that's sort of how I want to write him. He's slowly bringing himself up and trying to prop up Iris at the same time. So, alright, back to this. What gender? It be named. I stood there, frozen, for a bit thinking. Then I had it. Anya. Female. Actually, let's do this shorter. So just Anya and female. Oh yeah, if you guys have any suggestions at all, give them, say them, because I'm always open for critique. So long as it's constructive critique and not just, this shit sucks. Without an explanation. Alright, Sid and... no, I don't... I responded and put it into the display. No, I don't want... I shouldn't use the word display here because that'll be confusing. Is this fucking Oblivion? No, that's still CK2 music. Are you gonna make it a paper book or an online? I'm gonna publish it probably as both. I want to have it reach as many people as possible. Do I think it's gonna pop off and become a big seller? I don't know. I really can't say. Maybe it'll... I'm happy with what I'm writing. I'm not writing it to try and make it famous or whatever. Because I'm not in it for the fame. I'm just writing this idea because it's a good idea and I want to write it. I'm gonna keep on writing it till I'm completely satisfied. So it'll probably get published as both a paper book and an online. Although I would prefer paper over online, since I'm gonna be honest, digital books are not great. Like, they're just not. Especially when you have sites like Amazon, Audible, and whatnot, where Like, it just doesn't feel like it's gonna be worth a lot if it's done like that. But that's just I don't have much knowledge in this sort of field, so I haven't done much looking into it, so I don't know for certain. So, and actually, the input the option. You set the options to that. Yeah, that. Yeah. Here, now you can customize its appearance. He said as as he took a step back from the holographic display. One of the things that I am trying to do is keep it grounded, but also futuristic. So it's not going to be like Star Wars, where you have a bunch of flying cars, laser swords, and whatnot. Laser blasters, all that sort of shit. Magic. Well, not magic, but well, basically. I'm trying to keep it realistic, but futuristic. So, it's gonna be lots of advanced technology, but still similar enough that you could actually recognize what's what. Hopefully. Ooh, I got a Discord ping. One moment. Where did that come from? Marcus Red. I stepped up to it, took a look at the options. There were so many sliders, and and settings, I guess. I'm not sure what a better word for that might be. I'll just leave a note for the future. Suggest edit? What the? That seems confusing, so I'll just add that. Maybe change this word. It was confuse it. But that was my phone. I heard it vibrate. Looked. I stood there. Staring for a brief moment, thinking, unsure what to do. Then I hesitantly asked, what would happen if I did nothing? No, I have not. I have not figured out a name for this book because I am shit at naming things. I am not that creative, surprisingly enough, considering I've done all this shit. A lot of these character names, it's took me months, and I still have a lot of placeholders left just riddled around of names that I want to change and adjust. And I have no idea how I want to, what I want to name this series, because, like, it's not the easiest thing. What would happen if I did nothing? Come again? What if I didn't set in appearance what will happen? I responded. Yep, one day I'll figure it out. But that day is not today. What will... What would happen? Okay. Actually, grammatically, this may be incorrect. But one thing that I want to do for this stuff is make it so that these are not perfect grammatical people. They're not perfect. That is one thing that I try to stress, that I want to stress with this. These people are not perfect. They're basically... I want to try and write them so that you could see them as another person that you could just randomly meet. Or may eventually be a person. They're just genuine. I want to try and write them as genuine human beings, so they make mistakes. Alright, That's a question. Oh, I put don't. Let's find out. Nope. We do not have a fuck you. Listen, I do have swear words in it, but I'm not gonna go out the way to include random statements like that. If it fits what's going on, then sure, I'll add it, but if not, then I don't know what. Ooh. He stood there, fidgeting place, thinking. No, will. Fair enough. Oh man, my legs are so sore. I hit the gym yesterday, and I hit the gym today. Will you do the thing where you write some characters with an accent? Yes, Alex. That is a big thing. Basically, I should probably explain this out. One of the other main storylines of this is back in our Sol system. I should probably explain this. There's three stories that all happen at the same time. It'll flip between each one, right? One story is in our solar system. It's based in 3 separate solar systems after humanity colonized a huge chunk of space. One solar system is ours, back set on Earth, futuristic Earth and whatnot. And it follows an admiral, Edward Briggs. He's an old, aging admiral who is beset by many issues with the government, from a corrupt government it's faced with a bunch of insurgents, terrorists, and whatnot. And one thing that I want to try and write with his character, he is the commander of one of the biggest warships ever made, right? And his crew is basically going to be the best of the best. So I'm trying to write it so that it's people from all walks of life are aboard it for their skills, not anything else. So you could have people, it could be any type of ethnicity on the ship. And I'm trying to write it as naturally as possible. So we'll probably have there's probably going to be a few French, whatever. I know I'm writing him as being basically Canadian. But I do have a few, there's going to be a German character. I already have her pretty well written. But yeah, yeah, I can definitely do that. That's actually a really good note, and I'm gonna write that down. Write grammatically incorrect to insinuate accents. Alright. But yeah, oh fuck. That you have just... I'm gonna need to do an entire rewrite if I want to have accents for this. For, say... I definitely want to have the Romnoi solar system have it in their own accent, definitely. Basically, the big bad guys are the Romnoi. There's gonna be the big bad guys of this series, with Oscar being an enigmatic dictator being the big baddie. I want to have the Romnoi have an accent. Their entire people, I guess. So... well, this is gonna be fun. I better just include that. Do Romnoi as its own accent. One thing that I do want to try and write down, try and write for these characters, is having having their inner thoughts and monologues being different. So they think differently, because not everyone is the same. But it's only basically going to be happening for the main three characters. Those three main characters being Edward Briggs, Michael Proggs, and Iris Theoclia. I don't know what will happen. Let me just chop down this. Know what will happen. It might even process the attempt, or it could corrupt the AI before it's even created. Are you certain you want to do this? I can't think of how to its appearance. So actually, let's not do that. Let's make it so that she's not decisive in this. Yeah, I think so. Oh. Do I need to add anything else to this? I think so. I can't really. Yeah, let's that really think of how to choose its appearance. How does this read to you guys? Does this little paragraph read well? Corrupt. As fine with it. Yeah, one of the things about Iris, this character, is I don't want to make her confident. I want to make her really hesitant. So... Alright, yeah, I think I'm happy with that. He took a deep sigh and muttered to himself. He walked over to the fabricator. Should I do that in italics or just single quotations? I think single quotations should be good. And are you certain? One more time. Yes. Deep breath. Alright. I can guarantee it will female form if this works. He said as he hit a button. So he hit a button. a machine came to life. Okay. Let's do new paragraph. Could see the rooms. Lights begin to dim. We're getting darker and darker till was moderately dark. I need another thesaurus. What's another? Till the room was, till the lights were dimmed, maybe? What the hell is this aphotic term? What does this mean? What? Give me the definition! See definition. Lightless? Dark? Really? No, that's not what I'm going for. So I guess just until the room was dimly lit. Dimly lit. Then a blue glow formed at a sort of pedestal? Pedestal? Should I use that? Would pedestal be the right term? Podium? No, podium wouldn't be right. Yeah, I guess pedestal would work. Should work. This blue glow get brighter. As the room was basked in its glow. It then began to wind down. Ooh, getting dark. Began to dim. Should you rewrite dark and darker until the room? Yes, but I feel like I can definitely do that, but I feel like I'll have to change this. Begin to. What's another word for? What's something similar to dim? Blurred, cloudy, dark, dingy, dull, faint. Faded perfectly. Began to fade. Darker and darker until the. Oh, yeah, yes, actually. Until the room was only lit by a low blue hue instead. Yes. And then a pedestal stood. What's wrong with how? Okay. Stood. Pedestal that stood nearby began to glow. This blue glow came from a... I should lowercase that. Stood nearby. It continued to get brighter and brighter until the room was fast blue. Was basked in blue. Is there another term we could use instead of basked? Lounged, laze. Nope. Why do I feel so jittery? I don't know why. It might be because I had a... No, surely not. I had that energy drink at like 10 o'clock. Surely I'm still not jittery from that. Alright, it's been 6 hours. Showered in... Oh, it was showered in... Showered. That's good! In a radiant blue light. Oh, I like that! That's good. Oh. And it began to take form. One thing, there will not be no... One thing that I'll need to make sure to distinguish is the AI, the data chip that the AI is housed on, that its hologram will appear as. I want it to emit a blue light, but the hologram will be colored normally. So, we'll need to distinguish that. Begin to take form. First it was a... Emulgus? Is that a good term? Emulgus? Is that even a term? Amalgamous? No, I didn't want that. No. The fuck is this site? No, I guess it's not an actual term. I'm trying to think of something similar to an amalgamation, I guess. Maybe that might not be... I don't want to describe it as like a blue blob because that's too simplistic. A blotch of blue? No. What does Daub stand for? No. Daub won't work. Swatch. Oh. Water is so delicious. And it began to take form was... Maybe... Yeah, let's do Droplet. as if it was just drop of discolored water. Then it took form. Then it took shape. It began to look humanoid. So finally looked like a miniature blue human. Then blue. Ooh, what might be a good word for it? Slowly discolored. As the colors as the blue. What's another word for hue? Or as a blue tint? Maybe at this point, tint might be a good word? What is the exact definition of tint? Diluted with white? Then the blue began to fade. Almost as if it was being drained away until it was colorless. And then I'm using began too much, I think. Or have I even used it once in this? Yeah, that would be the third time I've used it in like 3 sentences, so. Then color crept back through it. Not blue this time. It was natural colors. The hair turned yellow. No, blonde. A skirt for, how... let's not do that yet. Not blue, it was natural colors. By now, had a proper form, clothed in all, I butchered that spelling. Indistinguishable. A human. The hair was a blonde color, and its eyes was blue. Was a deep blue. How deep of a blue is a sapphire? Ooh. Yeah, I want the... Yeah. Yeah. It was a deep blue. As deep as a sapphire. As deep as a sapphire. We're a deep blue. Do you guys have any thoughts about this paragraph? So far? She had the face of a middle-aged woman. Don't want to actually. Yeah, I think that should be good for. Next. Where did I get to? Here. So remove all that. Let's get that closer so that. There we go. It had its arm done in I want it to be this sort of pose. Done in an arch. What an arch? Yeah, an arch should do for just describing it. Done in an arch. Hold it, gripping its waist. Low. It was a. How do I want to describe the voice? This is definitely going to be important. I don't really know how I should describe it. One thing that I need to get rid of is this bit. One moment. How are my legs shaking? Did I really push my legs that much yesterday? That they're now shaking? Okay, it's said in a voice devoid of emotion, a monotone voice. It was monotone. Actually, remove that and in monotone. There we go. That's better. Accessing. I wanted to pull some information out of its memory bank, so what it would have been programmed for. Accessing programming banks. It said, this is definitely gonna be hard to write properly. Hmm. The room. And the fabricator. Is it slowly wind down? Is that the right term? Wind down? Wind down. Okay, I guess that's just a... Man, English is weird. Wind, wind. English is so confusing. Which one? It asks. Nice. Towards the pedestal. That housed it. Nope, that's that this Anya stood on. Oh, I know some OST that I need to add to this playlist. Some Mass Effect OST. I'll just add all 3 games, so Mass Effect 1. There's the albums. There we go. What is... Or playlist. Okay, this got all 3 games in one, so... Add to playlist. This one. AI created by Cyber Designs. Am I changing that currently? Yes. AISD. Artificial Intelligence Software and Development. My... Ooh, Yeah, one thing that I need to change with how I writ this the first time is it was before I had the idea of that it should be. Yeah, a lot of this is quite cringy writing. I basically didn't have an. It's just not written right. For your work. It's said. Hey, Fiddlesticks. Hey. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Oh. I'm doing alright, but man, is my body sore. I hit the gym the past 2 days and my body does not like it. My legs are shaking, my arms don't like it. It doesn't help in my legs case, considering I have to walk everywhere on campus grounds. It's a lot of ground to cover, a lot of it's uphill. Especially when I'm coming back to my dorm. Yeah, deadlifting is something that I won't do because my back's already pretty messed up. And I feel like if I did that, I might actually badly injure myself. Not that I actually have the strength to deadlift 100 plus pounds. But like yesterday, it was a fucking mess, right? So like, I was doing my towels. I still have them splayed out there. They're dry and everything. You can just... I haven't dealt with them yet. But basically, right? I tossed in my towels at like 8 p.m. because I don't only need 35 minutes to wash them and then 45 minutes to dry them. They'd be done before 9:30. So I get it done. I go back down once the timer goes off. And oh hey, there's no dryers open. So I wait half hour, come back down. No dryers are open yet. There are 3 done. No one has claimed their fucking laundry yet. And so yeah, I wait another... I had to wait until 10 o'clock, periodically going down. That was when a dryer finally opened up. And I was able to dry it, so I didn't get my laundry fully done until like 11 o'clock. So I got to bed around like nearly midnight last night and woke up at 6. So I'm a bit tired. But yeah, welcome to my book writing stuff. Yeah, I am not happy with the laundry situation here. I think one of the dryers legit just broke earlier today as I came back to my residence, right? Someone was doing their laundry, they just put it in, and it started making this grinding noise. I could hear it all the way out at the elevator, so I investigated it, and it did not sound nice. So this is AI. I might need to... Let's stagger this so that it doesn't look like it. Yep, this is my sci-fi book. If you want to read the synopsis, it's right here, although I think you've already read it, haven't you? Oh, pardon me. Speaking of me being tired. Yeah, so right now we're working on Iris Theoclia's chapters. Her story. Me too, but I gotta still do a fair bit of studying. I gotta prepare for my Python quiz coming up. I think that's on Wednesday, and then Friday is a pre-cal midterm, so I'll probably start doing the assignments. So I have 3 assignments that I want to do as prep work, and I've also got a few activity sheets to do for pre-cal, so I'm gonna be doing all of that as prep work to prepare myself. I already have all my notes rewritten for what's going to be on this midterm. Ooh, that's a unique looking loony. I don't know how well the face cam will pick it up, but look at this loony. Yeah, it's not focusing properly. That's a shame. Oh! Yeah, loonies are a $1 coin. We call them loonies because the standard loonie, it has a loon on it. Yes, we're so original. And our $2 coins are called toonies because they're $2. There are 2 loonies, I guess. Oh, that's George the Sixth. I think you might have mentioned it, I think? Stared at it. Yeah. Yeah, it would have been at the time. Because we still recognize the English monarchs as monarchs of Canada. They're not directly, like, they don't directly rule Canada. We still recognize them as monarchs. They basically have no real power here. Just like how New Zealand and Australia still has it. So, yeah. I must say, I'm not looking forward, though, for when they change out Queen Elizabeth for Charles III. I don't think I'll like it. I don't like Charles III, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't know much about how the monarchy should work, but I don't like him. I don't think he doesn't have power, so... Are they still minting them? I don't know, actually. I'm actually curious. I'm gonna search this up. Minting Queen on Queen Elizabeth coins. The reason we still have a monarch is A, because we were once a Canadian colony, English colony, British colony, and unlike the US, we didn't use war to gain independence, but we slowly gained it over time. So we still have all those ties. And if we wanted to separate from the monarchy for whatever reason, it'd be one huge ass pain in the ass. And I mean that on all fronts. Because we'd have to rewrite our constitution. Oh, why the UK have it? I honestly don't fucking know. I'm not the biggest fan of monarchies anymore. At least in this current day and age. And so yeah, I guess it probably basically they just don't have a reason to get rid of him. Get rid of the king right now. If the current monarchy family, the House of Windsor, gave them a good reason, they could definitely get rid of him if, like, the public got so up in arms that... I don't really know. This stuff isn't my forte, so... But anyway, back to the books. Camilla. Okay, I'm curious. Who the fuck is this Queen Camilla? Bitch. Wait. Charles the First? Do you mean Charles the Third? Which... Yeah, you must mean Charles the Third. Considering Charles the First would have been the King of England during the 1600s. Like, that sort of shit. Oh, definitely not something that a monarch should be doing. Like having affairs and all that shit. Wow, princes. since he was a prince at the time. Yep. King Henry, I don't think that's not the right numerals, but for 8 would be BIII. King Henry the 8th. Oh, this is the guy. I mean, yeah, I think most would they should definitely be related in some way, so but yeah, most of the royals are pretty fucking inbred, to say the least. And Henry the 8th, that's the guy that decided, oh hey, my wife isn't giving me a boy. Off with her head! Did he actually execute his wives? Or did he just divorce? The first one, Catherine of Aragon, wasn't executed. Yep, Catherine was beheaded. Oh, but this one was for committing adultery. Ooh. Yep. Since the Pope didn't like him getting 6 divorces, so... Built-in calculation units. It could just be fabricated so that he could have just fabricated it. That's probably actually what happened. I'm actually curious. Does it actually list a reason why she got it? Who? Oh, it does list the person there. Oh god, this is Crusader Kings 2! Remove this one from the playlist. Christian Muhammad. Oh well. Let's be real here, Fidel. Christianity also claims it's supposed to be a religion of peace, yet it also was a very violent one for a huge amount of its time. The entirety of the Middle Ages was basically, oh hey, you're not Christian. We're attacking you. Yeah, the Crusades, Yep, there are multiple versions. There are. The newer ones after the Reformation weren't as violent, sure, but they all did branch out from Catholicism. Most of them branched out, except for Orthodoxy. Yeah. Um... Solve. Oh, hey, Hornet. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Yeah. Yeah. They did kind of do that. I'm doing quite alright. Oh, body's sore as fuck, though. Even the most complex word problems. Oh, I know some OST that I need to add to this playlist as well. At this point, this is just becoming my game playlist. Holy shit, I need to really start chopping down some of these playlists in my Spotify. I need Gears of War OST. That shit is straight fire. At least the 1s to 3. I don't really like Gears 4 and 5, so they could just go fuck themselves. So to explain this, I've been writing my own book in my own time. I want to publish it eventually. I'm streaming me rewriting stuff right now. This is my book currently. If you want to read the synopsis, here it is. While I'm getting these playlists added, you can read through it. Alright, let's add to playlist chill. Add to playlist chill. Add chill. Now, Judgment? Did Judgment have good OST? I can't remember it. Why not? Let's add it anyway. Shit, I've already got 351 songs in this playlist. But yeah, if you want to keep reading it, pause the stream. There we go. Let's use intelligent instead of smart. Because smart is just not... It just seems too basic. Run diagnosis. Check errors. I want to have this included so that he's double checking to make sure that nothing happened while the AI was being created. Holy shit, why is this song 9 minutes long? Next. Ah, yes. Gears of War 3 already. Gears keep turning. Oh. uh, running. No errors found. That's not really surprising. They're all, you know, a part of that same group of very powerful and influential people who also are very sus. Oh, man, I love the Gears of War 3 OST. In fact, turn off Shuffle. I want to listen to it. Let's add that to queue. Unfortunate. I hope you keep safe, Bert. You're good to... do weekly... bi-weekly reports. Is that in line with what I put earlier? One moment. It is not. Let's do bi-weekly here. Wait, what? What happened to my Why are none of the... that's strange. Some of these songs should be part of my favorites, but they're not showing up. Also, I must say, these songs are done by Steve Jablonsky. He's the fucking GOAT. Like, he did all the Gears of War 2 and 3 OST. Oh, and Judgment as well. He is the GOAT. Bi-weekly reports. He approached the pedestal. I feel the same way, Fidel. Like, I am fucking tired, but I just can't nap for the life of me. Yeah, I woke up at 6 o'clock and got to bed at midnight, so I'm tired today. Aw, man, this is making me want to replay some Gears of War 3. Fuck, I want to play it so badly. One moment. I actually need to check my DMs with my brother. Well, not my... How is the emulator? Shit. There is an emulator for the Xbox. Wait, Yemen did what? Oh, fuck. I guess that explains why I saw that post on Reddit about missile sites in Yemen's attack range. Man, this world is depressing. This is why I hate society. We live in a society. I'm just asking my brother if they've made any headway with the emulator for Xbox with the Gears of War games. Because I really want to fucking play them. Yeah, I mean... Okay, now, I'm going to say this out here. Both sides are in the wrong with the Israel-Palestine conflict. However, neither side has the justification to wipe the other side out. It's civilians. Israel needs to stand down so that it doesn't continue its genocide of Palestinians, and the Palestinian military needs to stand the fuck down because they're getting so many innocents caught in the crossfire. Pulled the data chip from the pedestal. Yeah. Yeah. The only way I could ever see this world getting united is in the future. We'll need a power that's strong enough to get everyone else on board, but also a unifying reason. Which is actually something I should add in to some of the lore of this. Let me just make a note of this. Go back and write in the lore unifying reason for Earth's unification. Sadly, in this story, there is not going to be aliens. Well, the reason Earth is going to get unified is not because of aliens. However, I am including one thing, at the end of it. Let me just do this real quick. I'm giving you a sneak peek at the very end of the book. Actually, do I want to give you guys a sneak peek of the very end of the book? Do I want to spoil you to you guys the very end? Yeah. Like, me personally, the only way I could see the Earth getting united is by basically economic and military pressure coming with the North America being the unifying continent. I could only see one of one of the countries in North America as being the one, since the U.S. and Canada are big melting pots of culture. Like, you have people from all walks of life here, which is the reason I believe that only one of these countries could unify the Earth. I don't think Europe could, nor Asia, South America, Africa, or Oceania, because they're all just too separate from each other, too culturally distinguished. Okay. You know what? What do you guys think? Should I show you the very, very end? I have written very specific chapters that I want to have written in a way so I don't forget them. I want the chat to be unified in this. Either everyone agrees I do this, but if someone says no, I'm not doing it. Yeah, the U.S. has a metric. To be fair, Canada also has a fair bit of corruption. Not in the form of actual corruption, but in the form of lobbying and all that shit. So, what does everyone else think? Shit, we've got another person on board. Also, I must say, I am loving the fact that now it's coming back. The stream is coming back in 60 FPS. It looks so clean. Oh my god. Where the fuck's the program? Where the fuck's the program? There. Video pre... I can't. I don't... Oh, no, I can. Glorious. Alright, you three are on board, so I will show you the very last paragraph. Alright, here is the very last paragraph. This is based off of a Reddit post that I actually read, and it was a very fascinating Reddit post. I'm gonna just check that ping while you guys can read through. Oh, shit. No fucking progress. Damn it. Okay, so I'll wait, oh, oops. Sorry. I was reading what my brother sent me, so... So basically, what this is explaining, right, is... currently, we sent many probes out into space, right? To try and discover other forms of life. And so basically, the idea is this. One of those probes returned. However, what the information they sent out was adjusted. And the only thing left in that probe was this one phrase. I wanted to leave it off on a bit of cosmic horror. And the reasoning for this is because I believe there's aliens out there. Do I think that we've already met them? Of course not. We haven't. They haven't visited Earth. There's no UFOs that's visited Earth. No crop circles. That's exactly what I wanted. I want to leave it on a very ominous cliffhanger. And the reasoning for this is because I wanted to make it seem like there's something out there that is destroying other civilizations. And this other civilization that came into contact with this probe adjusted the information to give us a warning to shut the fuck up. Or will gain the attention of whatever the fuck is out there. You see, I like playing a game called Stellaris, right? And one of the end crisis of the game is an invasion from either one of three things. An organism that's all-consuming, an other dimensional force that's also tries to wipe out all life, and I can't remember what the third one is. And I kind of wanted to simulate something similar to that. Except, it's just another alien race that's just wiping everything out. Because I truly believe that there's aliens out there, and if we ever make contact with them, it's going to be a bloody conflict that's going to try and... It's basically going to be a genocidal conflict, them trying to wipe us out. Unless we get to the technological point to match them. Which is why we should not be sending out information about Earth out into space. Because all we have to do is look back at history for proof of this. Humans, when they came into contact with other humans during the Age of Discovery, we tried to wipe each other out. If another race stumbled upon this planet and saw us, oh hey, shiny monkeys here who like to fight each other, we have superior weapons. They have good resources there. Let's wipe them out and take over this planet. That's what's going to logically happen. And that's what I want to achieve with this ending thing. We should be scared of what's out there. And we should try to be prepared. But yeah. Yeah, that's my thoughts on the final bit. Start an empire. The Imperium of Man! Praise the sun! Yeah, like, I'm gonna actually try and find that post, that Reddit post, so that you guys can read it real quick. Because it was a really good read. Our Reddit.com/r/no sleep. Yes, here it is. Perfect. I found it. Alright. Here's the Reddit post. It's called Radio Silence. I'm actually gonna just... Do you guys want me to read it out for you guys? Because it's a genuinely very fucking good read. And it's not too long. Alright. 36,400,000. That is the expected number of intelligent civilizations in our galaxy, according to Drake's famous equation. For the last 78 years, we had been broadcasting everything about us, our radio, our television, our history, our greatest discoveries, to the rest of the galaxy. We had been shouting our existence at the top of our lungs to the rest of the universe, wondering if we are alone. 36 million civilizations, yet in almost a century of listening, we hadn't heard a thing. We were alone. That was until about 5 minutes ago. The transmission came on every transcendental multiple of hydrogen's frequency that we were listening to. Transcendental harmonics, things like hydrogen's frequencies times pi, don't appear in nature, so I knew it had to be artificial. The signal pulsed on and off very quickly with incredibly uniform amplitudes. My initial reaction was that this was some sort of binary transmission. I measured 1,679 pulses in the 1 minute that the transmission was active. After that, the silence resumed. The numbers didn't make any sense at first. They just seemed to be a random jumble of noise. But the pulses were so perfectly uniform and on a frequency that was always so silent. They had to come from an artificial source. I looked over the transmission again, and my heart skipped a beat. 1679. That was the exact length of the Arecibo message sent out 40 years ago. I excitedly started arranging the bits in the original 73 by 23 rectangle. Let me just do that real quick. I didn't get more than halfway through before my hopes were confirmed. That was the exact message. The numbers in binary from 1 to 10. The atomic numbers of the elements that make up life. The formulas for our DNA nucleotides. Someone had been listening to us and wanted us to know they were out there. Then it came to me. The original message was transmitted only 40 years ago. That means that life must be at least 20 light years away. A civilization within talking distance that would revolutionize every field I have ever worked in. Astrophysics, astrobiology, astro. The signal is beeping again. This time, it is slow, deliberate even. It lasts just under 5 minutes, with a new bit coming in once per second. Though the computers are, of course, recording it, I start writing them down. 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0. I knew immediately that this wasn't the same message as before. My mind races through the possibilities of what this could be. The transmission ends, having transmitted 248 bits. Surely this is too small for a meaningful message. What great message to another civilization can you possibly send with only 248 bits of information? On a computer, the only files that small would be limited to text. Was it possible? Were they really sending a message to us in our own language? Come to think of it, it's not that out of the question. We had been transmitting pretty much every language on Earth for the last 70 years. I begin to decipher with the first encoding scheme I could think of. ASCII 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0. That's B. 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. E. As I finish piecing together the message, my stomach sinks like an anchor. The words before me answer everything. Be quiet, or they will hear you. That's it. Written by this dude, Ben Chiparlet. It's a fucking fantastic read. Because, oh, it's terrifying. So yeah, how was that? Story time with Snow. I quite enjoyed that. The hologram. Yep. In his hand. And reappeared in his. Reappeared. Being displayed in the palm of his hand. This don't lose this. You lose it. The AI. Oh, I'm out of water. One moment, like, what the fuck was that? Was that my chair? No, it was just someone at the neighboring room. So, what did you guys think of that story? Oh, my legs. Oh my god, my hands are shaking. There we go. No, no, don't roll out. Oi, stop that. No, stop it. Stop rolling around. Fucking use this thing. Stop. Why are you doing this? One moment, I'm trying to put the water away and it won't, because my mini fridge is so small. I have to roll it on. I have to lay it on its side and it won't stop rolling. Alright, let's get the music back on. Ooh, better put a lid on this so I don't spill it. Oh shit. Okay, that's bad, Bird. Dry yourself off right now. Grab towels, dry yourself off. You said you have no heat. Right? Just try to warm yourself up. Alright. Oh yeah, I need to check something real quick with this post. What was that? Huh. Oh, what is... We'll have to read that later. Before I do anything else, I need to use the bathroom real quick, so I will be back in just a minute. Alright. What song is this now? Ghost Town. Might scoop the AI. One thing that I do want to make... I know that with what I'm writing, these are potential Chekhov's guns, right? Which, in case anyone doesn't know, Chekhov's gun is basically refers to any seemingly unimportant element that becomes significant later on. Remove everything that has no relevance to the story. I should probably be doing that, but I also want to keep this grounded. I want to make it feel realistic. What the how the fuck did you go from not being able to feel your fingers to burning your hand? What the fuck are you doing? Did you turn on your stove and just kept your hand on it? What? Explain yourself. Oh, I think I can open up my curtain now. Yeah, the lighting should be fine. Oh yeah, it should be raining tomorrow, shouldn't it? In fact, wasn't it supposed to rain today? Murphy's Law. Let me search up Murphy's Law. Oh. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Oh, that you're referring to Bird in that? Okay, Vert, do you have a wood stove there, or is it oil-based eating? But yeah, like, logically, I should be writing this shit, like... One thing that I just wanna have with this story is, it just feels realistic. Like, you could act, like, as if you could actually place yourself into it. That this might actually be one of the routes we could take in the future. Which is why I like to describe shit that's not really relevant. Which could just come out as bloat, which is definitely one of the problems. What do you guys think? What do you think? Like, this is essentially... This sentence and this tracker sentence is essentially Chekhov's guns. If we wanted to, if we had to, I'd have to include it. If we wanted to abide by Chekhov's gun law, I'd have to include a chapter or points about her losing the AI or potentially washing it. So, and I kinda, yeah, I guess that does make sense, so, huh. I could definitely add, like, a maybe one-off statement at some point where she almost does accidentally wash the chip. But, yeah. Alright, okay, I think I can... Let me just... Alright. I've got that much rewritten. I don't want to write a good chunk of this paragraph, because this is just cringy writing, to be honest. It is El Kringe. Yeah, I feel confident in removing that. Don't need that. Approached. On the right side. The hardest part about doing this rewrite stuff is it's very easy if you're just rephrasing stuff, but when you're actually rewriting it and making it entirely different thing, it's a lot more difficult. Because the urge is there to just rewrite what I've already done in a very similar way, but I can't do that since this writing is bad. It's what do you call this? The side of a device that you plug in. What do you call that little bit? Like in USB's cases. Like, what do you call this stuff? Like, I have no idea what you actually call it. Do you guys know? Try searching it up. So for USBs, it's just referring to it as the plug. Oh, connector. Yeah, I guess connector could work. Should work. Connector component. Its shape was looked familiar. Data table. would the term inlet in this case be appropriate? Because outlet, inlet... Adapter. Phone notification? Oh. One moment. Hmm. Ugh. I'm tired. Ugh. Hey, Duck. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Oh yeah, it would be pretty late for you at this time. I'm also tired and sore. I hit the gym the past 2 days. My legs are sore from leg day yesterday. My arms are sore from arm day today. So yeah. Huh. I could go for a good old pizza right now. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be streaming for today. I don't think I'm going to be streaming for too much longer. Because at this point, I need to go eat dinner at some point. Plus, I am very tired today. Let's remove all of that. I can remove this comment. I must say, we're making good progress. So I'm curious, do you guys want another stream of this? Because I quite enjoyed this. It is slow going, I will admit. However, it is quite enjoyable, and your guys' feedback is really nice. So I kind of want to do more of this stuff going forward. Oh yeah, I better explain this since you just showed up, Duck. In case you don't know. Basically, this is a book I'm writing. Yes, I do intend to do SL on the weekend. And a bit of Baldur's Gate as well, since we're not doing it Friday. I'll probably do Baldur's Gate on Sunday and SL on Sunday, but Saturday will just be SL, and I'll use that extra time to focus on studying. I think if I do this more, it'll just be like a Friday occurrence, like only on Fridays, like maybe bi-weekly or once a yeah, bi-weekly sounds good. I don't want it to be weekly, but I also don't want it to be monthly because that just sounds like too long. Oh, that does not sound good. Okay, let's keep going. Hmm. He looked curiously at it. No, not looked. Eyed it curiously. Oh, shit. Okay, I need to, do something real quick. Can I check, I know there's a button for this. Where can I find the history button for changes I've made? I know there's something for it because I've done it before. Name current. Oh shit. Current copy. See version history. Oh shit. You guys. Oh my god. This can actually show the progress I've made with this thing. Oh. How far back can this thing go? It can go. Okay. Huh. Yeah. Okay, I don't even need to, do anything. Let me find the paragraph we were at. Here. So what I need, I want to pull some information out of this so that I can rewrite it. I shouldn't have deleted it when I did. What do I need? This. Alright, let's go back to current copy out. Oh, this song is good. Man, the Gears of War 3 OST is so damn good. That's what we've been listening to for like the past hour. Duck, save the 2 slices for later. Put them in your fridge, eat them tomorrow. Oh yeah, Duck, do you want to read the synopsis real quick so you can get an understanding of what this is about? Because I can take you up to it, and you can pause the stream to read it, if you want. Or are you just here for the ride? Alright. That's all good. If this... What song is this one? Yeah, I'm happy with that. So remove that. Looking at the Xbox Series S. Check them. Do you know? It could be the models were different. Like say for example, the Xbox 360 Slim compared to the old Xbox 360. It could be something like that. I don't know. I haven't touched an Xbox since the first Xbox released. And I don't know. I don't know. I haven't touched the Xbox since the Xbox One release, so I don't. Well, that's the last Xbox I've had, and I haven't touched an Xbox in like 2 years. No, actually, not 2 years, 1 year, but still. Um. In his hands. Um. Wait. What do you mean by that? Did you just upgrade to Windows 10? Also, hey there, Scarlet. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Ooh. Hmm. Also, guys, I think I'm gonna go for another 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna go for dinner, and then I'm gonna come back and keep going for maybe I don't know how long I want to keep going for. I'm not sure. Maybe go till 7:30 or so, and it's 6:30 right now. I'm not sure. I have Windows 11 on my laptop and I hate it. I want to go back to Windows. I want to roll it back to Windows 10, but I can't since it came with it installed. I can't like it. I just don't. Oh, leaving already, Doc? Are you done for the night? Oh, my legs. Like, it just doesn't feel right. It just really does not. So how are you doing today, Scarlet? Ah, fair enough. Oh, that's unfortunate. What the hell is a W13? Hmm? What? I'm gonna toss this song into the queue because I want to listen to it next. Actually, wait. Let's do that there. Yeah. Oh yeah, just as a reminder for the folks just turning in, if you have critique for this, ideas, anything you want to share, go straight ahead. I'm open to ideas, so long as it's constructive critique. I will time you out if you just start saying this shit is bad with no explanation. If you give an explanation, I'll be fine with that. We're almost there to the part that I really want to rewrite. Welcome back, Richie. Oh, nice. Is it... Wait, by ramen do you mean just instant noodles or actual ramen? Because I have heard that instant noodles can sometimes be referred to as ramen, so... Although, I reckon some people will call that heresy. But I've actually never had ramen before. Oh, okay. I've never had proper ramen. I have more than enough instant noodles. Like, look up there. One moment. Let me just... Okay, I can't really show it to you guys, but I have 3 big boxes of Mr. Noodles up there. Instant noodles. I'd love to, but I don't have the money for it. It probably costs like $20. But yeah, I have 3 boxes of Mr. Noodles up there. 24 each, so 72 about. I thought that I might need it here and there, but I haven't really used it. I've only really used it once when I missed mealtime because at the start it had weird ass timing, and the other time when I did an all-nighter. No, I will not do that on stream because I'll fucking die. Do you know how many that is? Oh, I love this song so much. This one is from Gears of War 2, Armored Prayer by Steve Jablonsky. All the songs we've been listening to is by Steve Jablonsky. He's the fucking GOAT for OSTs. And the amount of salt I will get from that will probably kill me, Verd. I'm not gonna lie. Nonchalantly? Is this the right term? Yeah. Well, I mean, you do make a point there. All that food wouldn't be able to fit in my stomach, so yeah. um. Metro. Actually, let's use some grammatical. Yeah. Yeah. This is grammatically wrong, but this is Frederick saying this, so people don't speak grammatically correct all the time. I am a perfect example of that. Because I do not speak perfectly. What song is this? Ah, Paradise Found. Steve Jablonsky. Alright, there we go. Let me just... Do I need all of this? I need this paragraph. I need to rewrite this, but... Actually, yeah, no, let's not do that yet. I can remove all of this. Let me just push that down there so that I'm not having to read a bit on the last page and a bit on the next page. Alright, I think I'm gonna go for my dinner break. Actually, no, I'm doing it at 7. I'm doing it at 7. In 15 minutes. I can wait. Why did it auto-correct to YouTube? Fuck off. I don't want no YouTube in this. No, not with a shrug. Ooh. Oh, yes. Oh, that's a good idea. Look. Face. Had that grim... One of the things that I'm writing about Frederick, right, this character, is basically, he lost his wife, and his daughter in childbirth, both at the same time, so he's basically a broken man. However, he's trying to slowly pull himself back together, and basically try and be a father figure for the main character, Iris. And so when we first meet him in the story, he literally looks broken. He didn't look, didn't have have instead a neutral face. I don't want to describe him as happy now because it's way too fucking early. Face instead. Ooh. Anya. One thing that I want to get to before I end the stream today is the perspective in this chapter will change. I'm not sure if I want to write it as its own chapter, like make it its own chapter. I might, just for consistency's sake. But basically it'll swap perspectives over to Frederick and end the chapter with him. I want to at least get to that, which would be here. This is when the perspective change. This paragraph. Why the hell did I even write that? What the hell was this even supposed to mean? Let's get rid of that. Many clouds. Oh, let me cut, paste, what you... It was still... was... Alright, Alright, Bert, you have yourself a good night. I'm not sure how much longer I'm gonna stream for. In fact, I might end stream soon. See ya. Bon Viago. Okay, yeah, most of this paragraph is gonna be chopped away. Not even using much of it, so. Chop that away. Yeah, I think this is a good point. Yeah, I think it is a good point to leave it off at. We have been streaming for just about 3 hours now. So, and thank you so much for tuning into this stream. That's going to be it for me for today. I am, as long as you guys want it, I am definitely willing to do another stream of this stuff. Because this was actually very fun. I enjoyed it. It was very chill. What do you guys think? Should we do this on a bi-weekly basis? You want it, Richie? Ooh. We could make this a regular thing of our channel. Because I do have a lot of stuff to write. I'm actually going to show you guys the document for... actually, no. I'm not going to show you the document for the other ideas I have to write. Because I kind of don't want to do that. I kind of feel like it might be a bad idea if I did that. Oh shit, I gotta do laundry tonight. Actually, it should be fine for tonight. I can do it tomorrow. I'm lazy. Alright, yeah. So yeah, tomorrow is gonna be SL. Probably just, yeah, only SL tomorrow. I'm gonna do some studying as well tomorrow, and Sunday will be Baldur's Gate 3 and SL. I'll hold a poll in on Discord about how we should handle this writing stream of what the basis it should be. So, yeah. Who can I send you off to tonight? Baldur's Gate 3, Battlefield, Pokemon. I won't send you off to anyone. Alright, well, I will catch you